Good afternoon. My name is Bob Murphy. I'm the managing partner at Hunter-Baldwin Consulting. We're a leadership consulting company. Our model is called the Transformational Leadership Construct, which has been put together with 30 years of research by some of the best leadership minds, I believe, in the country. And that's combined with my 30 years of leadership experience as an officer in the Marine Corps, working for 2 large corporations in major domestic and international leadership positions, owning my own business, having to make a payroll every week for 10 years, which requires a great deal of leadership, and also leadership positions in higher education, and spending quite a bit of time in Nepal on some climbs and learning leadership from some of the best climbers in the world, and those are Sherpa people. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the company and what we do because you can read all about it in our brochure, you can go on our webpage and you can find it. What I want to talk about today, very quickly in the small time that I have with you, is what are the 3 outcomes? What are you going to look like after you finish this 2-day session? What can you go back and contribute to your organization because of this program? What are you going to look like? There's 3 things that are going to happen to you. The first thing that's going to happen, we spend a lot of time on this, is understanding that leadership is transformational and not transactional. Transactional leadership is all about reward, punishment, negotiation. It works, but the influence is all coming from the outside. It's not coming from in here. In transformational leadership, it's all about motivation, inspiration. It's all about authenticity. It's all about credibility. It's all about servant leadership. That's what transformational leadership is, and that's where we spend a lot of time. People throw around those words, motivation, inspiration. They're big words, but how do you do that? How do you get people to move from here to there and make it from them, having them do it themselves? It's all about leading with values, leading with a vision, leading with credibility, leading by enabling people, and leading by encouraging the heart. Those are the things that create motivation, create inspiration. Those are the things that create transformational leadership. So we spend a lot of time on all of those areas, and it's all research driven. The second thing you're going to walk away from this program that's absolutely critical is an understanding of the 3 things that you have to answer every time you go in front of a group that you're going to lead. If you do it with conviction, clarity, and confidence, you're going to get a thumbs up. If you do it with anything less than that, it's going to be thumbs down, and you're going to start off your leadership journey in a very negative way. The first thing that you have to answer when you stand in front of folks as a leader is to answer the question, who are you? It's not about your resume. It's not about all the things that you've done in your life. It's about what are your values? What are those innate values that are your true north, your red light, your green light, your line in the sand that people can grow to predict and have confidence in? So you're going to have to be able to spend a lot of time, because you can't just pull those values out of the air. We spend a lot of time peeling back the onion to try to really understand what they are, the ones that you really have conviction for. Now, the silver lining in the whole thing is not just your values, it's about getting your team together and having shared values. So that's number 1, who are you? The second thing that you have to answer when you stand up in front of a group that you're going to lead, they want to know, where are you taking me? It's not a pie in the sky. It's not this beautiful ending. It's all about a realistic vision of where you're taking them. And it's hard to do. And we spend a lot of time teaching that, because you have to start with that organization's past. Whoever you're leading, whatever that organization is, what is their past? What's happened to them? What are the dynamics? Then you have to move to the present. What's going around them right now? What's affecting those people? What's affecting their lives? And then this is where the real artist comes in, the artist leader. And that's where you use your imagination, your creativity to come up with a vision that's realistic, attainable, a stretch, but a vision. If you can do that, and you are successful telling people who you are you're off to a good start. The third piece is very, very important. And I think this is the tiebreaker. And that is, you have to answer the question, do you see me? The people who you are leading want to know that you know them. And there's no better way to do that than researching every single person in your organization. As the organization gets bigger, you still have to do a lot of work to do that. Because when you talk to people as a leader, you have to personalize it if you want to create raving fans. So, who are you? Where are you taking me? And do you see me? The third area that's critically important, and we talk a lot about it during the 2 days, and that's learning how to lead self, lead organizations, and lead groups. To lead self, and to lead groups, and to lead organizations is to first understand our construct, our leadership construct, and how it applies to you personally. We spend a lot of time doing that. And then we move to groups, and then we move to organizations. The same principles apply, but the scale is different. But you've got to get it correct as it relates to self. In conclusion, the Transformational Leadership Construct, if you are engaged in it, we're not going to talk to you about traits of leadership. We're not going to tie all those traits into a nice package and then give you a narrative. It's about behavior, and that's what leadership is about. It's about behavior, and you're going to learn that. Second of all, we're going to provide you with a pathway, a model, the Transformational Leadership Construct. And over 2 days, you'll understand that model. And I believe if you engage this program, you participate hard, it will create a material change in you. In turn, it'll create a material change in the people you're leading, and it'll certainly benefit your organization. Thank you very much.